Good morning, everybody. It's 7:10. I'm in my office down in Wellington because, well, it's the start of another parliamentary week after a 2-week recess. So today, I believe Phil Goff's going to be giving his valedictory speech and saying farewell to Parliament, which is an end of a bit of an era there. So we'll certainly be attending to wish Phil well on his new adventure with regard to Auckland City. And I believe he'll be a good mayor for Auckland City. So that's the start of a new chapter for him. For myself, mostly I've got a book launch for Ngāti Kahungunu ki Wairarapa here at around about midday. We have caucus always on a Tuesday. I catch up with my staff on lots of invitations that have been coming in to speak to people. And I'm actually giving a secondary information session to all the researchers and New Zealand First MPs on our upfront investment tertiary policy, so that now that we know that our numbers, we've put our numbers out there and we know that financially it's viable and nobody's been able to argue with our numbers, I want to make sure that all our staff and our MPs are up to speed on how the workforce planning, professionalisation of the careers industry and the students competing at the point of educational entry for particular vocational pathways. I want to make sure that that's really well understood. And we'll be posting up on my Facebook page a time that I'm going to go live to actually answer questions. So do what I call a virtual town hall. So make myself available for about half an hour to just go live and answer questions. And the way that will work, or the way in my mind that it will work, is I'll be live and people can private message me in their questions just around that particular policy. If that goes well, then I'm happy to open it up to answer questions about all other New Zealand First policy. And if I can't answer them, I'll get the answers. So that's the first thing. But while we're on careers, I just want to touch on the fact that the Education Update Bill that is open for submissions at the moment at the Education and Science Select Committee. So it facilitates something else that the national government has recently announced, and that is the absorption, the amalgamation. It's not really amalgamation, it's more absorption of Careers New Zealand into the Tertiary Education Commission. Now, I've been doing a lot more work on that, and while I can understand to some extent bringing the funding body together with Careers New Zealand, I certainly don't agree with the government's reasons for it or how they think they're going to use Careers New Zealand more effectively and efficiently inside their Tertiary Education Commission. We have found the Tertiary Education Commission basically sees itself as a funding body and washes its hands of anything else apart from that, the distribution of money. And we believe that Careers New Zealand needs to be further resourced and actually should be the dominant body inside the TEC, if that's where it's going to end up sitting. So I'll be interested to hear people's submissions on the absorption of Careers New Zealand into the Tertiary Education Commission, because the regulatory impact statement tells us that there has been no direct consultation with Careers New Zealand or Skills on the proposals presented in the Cabinet paper. So please look out for that, people. I'd really like your opinion to come back into the Education and Science Select Committee. I will post up a link as to where you can go and digitally lodge your submissions during the 8-week time frame. Okay, have a good day. Bye-bye.